The tarp half comes from a fellow named Howard Emke, who was a Chautauqua County resident, won the 1929 World Series with the Philadelphia A's, and then started the Emke Manufacturing Company, where he created the first infield tarp. He's the father of the infield tarp. He's from here. And skunks, because we all have a story at Dietrich Park about a skunk. Skunks are really common animals at Dietrich Park. I ran into one my first ever day at the ballpark. Mr. Sisson has some stories as well. We had one living in our tarp once on a tarp rollout, and the scent came out the edges of the tarp and really stunk the place up, so our grounds crew ran away. And it's a cute, kind of a cute animal too, as you saw today.
And certainly you built that up in a video presentation leading up to the announcement of the name. And then you brought in a real skunk, which I think surprised a lot of people here. Why bring in the actual animal to the theater?
I think, as you said it, it's a surprise. And the funny thing is that skunks interrupt a lot of games. And, when a skunk walks into a room full of people, no one sees him coming. And just to kind of replicate what's happened in baseball all across all levels, minor leagues, collegiate, major leagues, just replicating a skunk walking in and looking around in the middle of nowhere. And that's our team name. It's a beautiful little mascot. We think that there's a lot of potential for him to be very cute. And that's why we brought him. He's fun to have in the room.
Absolutely, it was a really nice touch. With the search of the name, it seems like you really reached out to the community, and they came back with a number of ideas. How important was that process of reaching out to people and getting their thoughts for their community team?
I would say that's as important as the artwork and the actual finalization and the process of going from sketches to full-out vector and logos. I think having them give their ideas right off the hop, you get a lot of ideas for, a lot of traditional names, and then a lot of things you could kind of see coming. There's some history here that we all know, and there's nothing wrong with the suggestions we got, but we got a few that really were trendy and really kind of emphasized what we wanted to do with families and with kids for the future at the ballpark. And something that we could make a very interactive mascot with was what we were looking to do. That process, to answer your question, Justin, is probably the most important thing. Gave us an idea of what direction to go, and eventually what direction we were inspired to go thanks to our fans.
Now, for the team this spring, play is expected to start. Can you kind of give us a preview of what we'll see?
Oh, yeah. May 29th is the home opener. The third game of the season, we're going to have a firework blowout as of right now. All of our promotions and dates, or times, are subject to change. But we will have some very cool things going on. We're looking at a Nickelodeon night. We're looking at, hopefully, a Star Wars night. I can't promise that, but Lucas, we're in the works with Lucas. We'll see what happens there. But things like the Princess and Superhero Night, things like Halloween at the ballpark, things like a STEAM night where kids can learn on the concourse and have an educational experience, something unique for partners, something unique for sponsors, and a mascot that's going to be a dancer. We've got a funky skunk that's coming for everybody. He's got his gold rubber boots on and a cape, and I can't tell you too much more about him than that, but he's being created by the same people that do the Tampa Bay Rays mascot, the Montreal Canadiens mascot, and the Indianapolis Colts. So he's being created in Montreal at Creations Mascotte as we speak. Some friends over there from my Vermont days, and he's going to tear the house down. This town will have never seen anything like him.